Yo, what's going on? It's your man B Swift. Listen, today's episode features the young students from Indiana Black Expo's Performing Arts Academy, okay? You will be able to meet and see these students as they will also be participating in Indiana Black Expo's Youth Leadership Summit happening July 17th through the 19th at the Indiana Convention Center. The YLS is something your kid can get into as long as they're in 7th grade to 12th grade. Learn more at summercelebration.net. That's summercelebration.net. This episode is also sponsored by the 2026 IBX Youth Entrepreneur Series. Think big, start smart. Happening Tuesday and Wednesday, July 14th and 15th from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. inside the Indiana Convention Center. Open to middle school and high school students, and it's absolutely free. This is your chance to launch your big ideas this summer and also be involved in a pitch fest with cash prizes. Learn more at summercelebration.net. What's going on? I want to welcome you to another episode of B Swift's Guy's Guide, powered by Eskenazi Health. Now, today's episode is a little bit different. Why? Because we're getting you ready for Indiana Black Expo, and we had this idea. Indiana Black Expo is right on the way. They have an amazing program called the Performing Arts Academy where they give the youth the opportunity to learn different things from music production to photography, videography, dance, as well as some other things, theater. So it was a conversation that was had that was like, it would be dope if we go to Indiana Black Expo where they do this program and let the kids be a part of B Swift's Guy's Guide. So today, basically everything you see being done today, we're not in the studio. We're at the Expo's office, and the kids are helping with the camera work, the switcher work, the audio work, and all of that. Matter of fact, I'll be interviewing some of the youngsters as they are here with me, and today I have an interview with me right now. Tell everybody your name.
My name is Jacoby Really.
Jacoby, all right, I think this is dope, Jacoby. How long have you been coming to this PAA program?
I've been here since like the fall cohort, so like this like fall that just passed.
Okay, so you've been here for a while now. You've jumped into this. Now, what made you get into the PAA?
My auntie signed me and my cousin up. At first I didn't want to do it, but then like once I got in here and I got to realize that it's like really enjoyable, I decided to like really stay with it.
I love the fact that you kept it honest with me and you told me you didn't really want to do it. And I'm going to ask you, why is that?
It was just something that I had to do on the weekends, and I thought it was just going to be a waste of time because I got school Monday through Friday, and then I had like track later on in the spring, so I didn't want to like mess up with anything.
That makes sense, because it's like, yo, who told you to sign me up to do something with my life? I know what my life is. Let me do my life. Now, outside of track and school, what were your hobbies, or what are your hobbies?
I like cleaning, like not just like unnecessary cleaning, but like if I'm like mad or tired, I would just go ahead and start cleaning. I like working out. I like looking my best like whenever I can. I like cooking. I like trying different things in baking, and yeah, that's really it.
Now, that's interesting because none of your hobbies deal with things that are going on at PAA. So for you coming in, it was like, what do you want me to do? What am I here for? Now let me ask you this, because you've been doing this since the fall. What has become your favorite hobby inside of PAA?
I definitely say music and learning different things, and getting to know different people. There was like a whole bunch of people that like came and go. Like there's people who graduated, new people that are just coming in. So it's like good to see different people joining.
Now, what are some of the things you've done outside of music while in PAA?
Videography and photography.
Talk to me about the videography and photography side, because you're on the younger end, you're in 11th grade, and I know for you guys, your generation, streaming is the big thing.
Yeah.
I'm sure you was watching Casanat and Streaming University announcements. How has that interested you now since learning how to do videography and photography?
It's a good way to get connections with different people, and it's a good source of money. Like if I wanted to just do videography and like record other people, I could definitely make like a good income from it for just like taking videos. I
love that right there, because you came in not caring to do this at all, and now you walked away with a skill that's like, I can go work for myself and make a couple of dollars, because people always need video.
Yeah.
If you had to tell somebody who's watching this, who's got the same mindset as you, I don't want to go waste my weekends or my weekdays doing this course because nothing's there that I want to do, what would you tell them?
I'd definitely say at least try it for at least 1 week and try different things that you think you'd be interested in. And they got breakfast, they got lunch, so it's like
nothing else. You got food.
Yeah, you got food. You good. So I feel like they just need to try for at least a week.
Okay, just give it a week and be open to it. Okay, so I'm back with another student inside of Indiana Black Expo's PAA program. Tell everybody your name.
Imani,
Imani. So talk to me. How long have you been a part of the PAA?
for a little while now.
A little while. How has being in PAA helped Imani grow as a person?
Like, I know what stuff is called now, and like I know what I can do, like how to learn more, like what to do about it, and learn more of it, and when they explain.
Now I think that's fine. Now, how old are you?
12.
So you're 12 years old. You're in this program every weekend, spending your weekend here, and even your weekdays during the summertime. If there's somebody watching that's your age, and you could invite them to be a part of PAA, what would you tell them?
That is amazing, and you can learn more about your life. Don't just be on electronics. Like, you can learn more. Like, stay off devices. You could do what you put your mind to. Is anything here you could put your mind to?
If one of your friends came up and said, Imani, we see you going to Indiana Black Expo PAA. We want to go. Should we go? Would you invite them?
I say yeah, and don't embarrass me.
Don't embarrass you? Why would you tell them that?
Cause the way they just came up, like they embarrassing Imani, my friend, this her, but I'm like, came back up. I can't. So bad.
I love that, Imani. I love that. Now, I want you to do me something different. If there's a parent watching this, what would you say to a parent who has a kid that needs something to do, and this is the perfect place to them?
I tell them to come, get off the devices, come put your mind to something, and learn new things here.
Boom, I like that. And she's just 12 years old, and she's telling y'all what y'all need to do. Get off them devices. Come and learn something different. Imani, thank you for stopping by. Y'all make sure y'all check Imani out. You gonna take my photos if I come and do a photo shoot? Yeah. Don't be playing.
I'm not.
All right, I'm gonna test your skills, Imani. I need a photo shoot.
Okay.
All right, we're gonna work on it. My dog. Keeping it rolling, your man B Swift. Listen, this episode is literally for us, by us, done by us, because again, the kids, the youth, let me say that, is producing this entire program today. And I'm here with another one. Tell everybody your name.
Hi, I'm Hosanna Holly Michael.
Say it again.
Hosanna Holly Michael.
I love that name right there. All right, talk to me, Hosanna, because as soon as you sat up here, we talked earlier in the crowd, and you was just a little talkative. And then when you sat down, the first thing you went to, I'm shy.
Yeah, I'm very shy when it comes to like meeting new people, and like I've been on stage and in front of cameras, but it's still just I get stage shy.
So can I tell you an honest truth about myself?
Yeah.
I am very shy.
You are?
Very shy. And it takes a lot for me to get on the stage in front of people I don't know. Mm-hmm. And it's crazy because I'm on the radio, right? And then I host Pacer and Fever games, and there's like 14,000 billion people in there.
You do?
I'll be shaking.
Well, this is shock to me because I'm not from out here. I'm from California.
Oh, big Cali! Talk to me, because you're shy. How has this program helped you? Because you're around a bunch of people you've never met before.
Well, I would say how it's helped me, it's definitely helped me grow out of my comfort zone, and it's helped me learn I can be more comfortable around people who look like me. I think that's what's made me jump out of my comfort zone, and people have told me, like, it's okay, you don't need to feel like you have to do this or that, but back at home and stuff, they kind of make you feel down about yourself, like you have to put on a fake face. But here, there's kids who look more like me, so I feel like I could be myself and I have to put on a fake face.
Ooh, I love that right there, especially coming from Cali. I've never heard that, and I think that's dope. Like, you can be yourself. Yeah. You can open up. You got more people around you. Coming from Cali to here, getting in this program, did you know what to expect, or were you just walking into something?
So I first heard about it from my grandmother and my mom, because they signed me up for it, because I came here last summer and I didn't do anything, and I wasn't around anybody. So when they first signed me up about it, I was like, what's a PAA? What's a IBE? And I was like, I don't want to go. I don't want to do it. But they were like, well, let's see the first day and then go out through it and see how it is. And the first day, I immediately met, like, my first friend, and now I'm with her every day, and my other friends, and I'm just always in the studio, and I can be myself. Like I said, I could be myself anywhere, around anybody, not having to be judged or be shy, and it makes me feel really comfortable around these people.
I can
Even
tell.
though even though I don't know him and I've only known him for like a month and a half, and it makes me feel really happy that I can do that.
Like, I can tell because I can hear that energy in your voice. Like, I'm super comfortable. I told you I'm shy, but I'm enjoying myself here.
I really enjoy my friends. They make me really happy.
That's so fire to me. What programs are your favorite? Because I know there are multiple that you guys get a chance to experience.
Yeah, this one.
This one right here, the
This one's my
videography.
favorite. Definitely music, and I'm really into dance.
Okay.
I've been dancing since I was 4 years old, like ballet, tap, hip hop, lyrical, gospel. So the dance teacher, like, even though I haven't known her for a while, but she kind of reminds me of my old dance teacher, and it kind of took me home. So it was like a warm place in my heart, and she's really nice, she's kind, she's loving. And the music teacher, Mr. French, we were talking because I play percussion.
Okay, drummer, let's go,
Yeah,
percussion
I
player.
play percussion 1 and 2, and he said he used to play percussion, so we just talk about it, and I just feel like I'm very open and I can say anything.
Now, I love that, and I want to go back to dance because my daughter dances, right? And she's been dancing since she was 3 or 4. Talk to me about the type of dance that you guys do in this dance class.
So we first started out with lyrical, and at first it was 3 girls, and at first I was in the back, and I'm the tallest out of these 2 girls, and I was in the back. And since I've been dancing since I was 4, it's just really been like a reflex to always have your toes very pointed. So when she saw me, she was like, "Oh no, I want you to be in the front." So it just made me feel like, all right, I'm special. I'll be in the front. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, it made me really happy. And we've been doing lyrical and then hip hop. She says that, and sometimes my classmates, they ask me for help, saying like, "Oh, can you help me do this? Can you help me do that? Can you teach me?" And it makes me feel like I'm glad that people could see me, and I look at even my classmates, I look at them as role models. Like, I don't like, it's not that I don't like telling people that, it's just that I'm scared kind of to tell people that, because I don't want to be like, because nowadays kids think you could say something nice and they'll be like, "Oh, she likes me, she's taking it too far." No, like, I look at some of these kids here as like an older role model, and I really care for them for that.
Now, I think that's fire. If you could sit in front of somebody who looks like you, who's sitting at home during the summertime with absolutely nothing to do, what would you tell them to encourage them to give PAA a try?
I would definitely tell them, if you first heard about it and you're like, it sounds boring, really just give it a few days, maybe even a week, and I promise you, you will find friends. You will love it. You will love the teachers. You will love the food. You'll really love everything about it, and especially these classes. Like, they really do teach you stuff is when you get older, and they help you with stuff as you get older. But and here, they don't let you sit here and be quiet. Like, let's say I was a quiet kid and I just wanted to sit here and be by myself. They would not let me sit here and be quiet. That's what I tried to do at first, but no, people were coming up to me and they were trying to be friends with me, and that's how I found my friends, because I was always shy. But now I found people who I'm really close with, and this is my first year here, and I definitely want to keep coming back.
So next summer when you come back from Cali to visit, you sign me up. Don't you forget to sign me up.
Oh, yeah, don't forget me to sign me up.
I love that. Thank you for stopping by.
Of course.
Thank you for sharing your story, because I love it. It's a great story. Thank you so much. Back with it, another student sitting here with me. Can you please tell everybody your name and how old you are?
My name is Nikisha, but you can call me Keisha, and I'm 11 years old.
Keisha, how much are you really enjoying PAA?
I enjoy PAA a lot. I really didn't know what I was getting into because they signed my older sister up for this program, but didn't sign me up. But when my mom went and she was like, "This would be a really great experience for you," so she signed me up, filled out waivers, and I was here.
And then you was here afterwards. So how long have you been doing this now?
Just for I think the past 2 weeks.
Okay.
Not too long, but.
So not too long, but long enough. What has been your favorite experience since joining PAA?
My favorite experience, maybe either doing photography or definitely stuff that has to do with videography.
Why?
I think it's just because of the environment and the people. Because people make you feel really supported. Instead of just, doing everything on your own, you can still get help and not be, judged for that help that you need.
That's fire. Now, were you doing anything photography or videography before stepping in here?
Yes, I did actually. So when I was younger, my dad bought a bunch of cameras for us to try out. Well, not a bunch, but he bought like 2. And we got to try out the cameras, like take pictures on them. And then my dad did a professional photo shoot for us.
Oh.
And photos were really dope.
So that's fire. So you already came in with a knowledge of cameras to a degree and was like, I kind of like this stuff a little bit.
Yeah.
That's fire right there. Now, the people around you, the other youth, what makes it fun with them?
That you don't have to be serious all the time, because being serious all the time really sucks the life out of a bunch of stuff. But with them, you get to have fun and also be serious at the same time. So it's not just like a boring class where people want to go home or people are tired and they want to go to sleep. Everybody gets involved at one point or the other. And it was also really cool to do like photo shoots with everybody and have models come in.
Oh, so y'all actually had models come and y'all got a chance to do that. So are they teaching you guys to edit the photos as well?
No.
Okay.
They're teaching us how to shoot them.
Just to shoot them, enjoy.
But really, when you after you shoot the photo, depending on how it looks, it really doesn't really need to be edited.
Ooh,
Because it
you
just
better
looks,
talk that
it
talk.
looks good.
You better talk that talk. I know what I'm doing with this camera over here. Now, if there's somebody out there watching this, and I want you to talk to the parents. If there's a parent watching this and they have a kid that might enjoy certain things, right? Why should they come to PAA?
A good reason to come to PAA is to get more experience. So this is stuff that can go on your college records.
Facts.
These are things that can probably let you explore to things that you want to do when you get older. Because, for example, I want to be a lawyer now, but that doesn't mean that I can't do anything else with my life and just be a lawyer. I can still go out in the world, get experience, and then come back and reel in right before I go to college, or if I do go to college, to do what I want to do instead of being based off of one thing forever.
No, and you can hustle. Taking photos, somebody need a photo taken every day, right? Mm-hmm. So before you get to college, you could be out here having senior photo shoots for your friends and for the older kids and making a bunch of money and then go to college with your own bag. I like that. That's a great mindset and a great hustle. So parents, if you watching and listening to this, she just told you every reason on why your kid, your niece, your nephew, your little brother should be signed up for this. Anything else you want to tell the folks?
PA is honestly a great experience. I definitely wouldn't have stayed home, and it's worth getting out of bed every morning. I don't want to wake up in the morning sometimes.
As an adult, I feel you. I hate waking up some morning. I just want to lay in the bed watch my television. But I got to get up, come to work. But things like this makes it fun. So I thank you for taking some time with me and giving everybody the truths about your experiences. As we continue to get you ready for Indiana Black Expo weekend, as you know, this weekend coming up is the big weekend inside the Indiana Convention Center. I am still hanging out with the PAA students over at the Indiana Black Expo. So please introduce yourself to everybody.
My name is Cameron, 14 years old, Lawrence North High School. I attend there.
Okay, LN. Let's go, LN. Wildcats. No. Y'all not y'all the Wildcats?
I think we're still the Wildcats.
Yeah, y'all Wildcats. LN right there. Talk to me. All right, you at LN, 14. It's summertime. They got you in this big old building running around with a bunch of students, learning some cool stuff. Is this what you imagined yourself doing for the summer?
Well,
Be truthful.
This year, yes.
Okay.
I did do the winter cohort version of this last year, and instantly I was like, oh yeah, I got to keep doing this. But any other year, I don't think I would. I wouldn't imagine me doing something like this, but I'm glad I am.
Yeah. Talk to me, because you did the winter cohort. Now you in the summer cohort. Talk to me about why you decided to come back and what makes you like this program.
The winter cohort, that it was a super cool thing going on. I really enjoyed the music program. And after we finished, we made a whole bunch of friends, and I realized I actually do like doing stuff like this.
Yeah.
And once we learned there was a summer version, my grandma got me into this. She asked me, hey, do you want to do this? I was like, of course I want to do this next year. So,
talk to me about the music program, because I know when I first came in, that's what we was talking about. You was telling me about that. Mr. French is over there. Why do you like that? Why do you like the music program?
Well, the reason I like the music program so much is before I started doing this, I was really into making music. I never really had all the right equipment to do so. I was using a beat down, old busted up iPad that my dad's job gave him. So I was making beats off of BandLab and stuff. And once I heard there was a program where we get to learn how to do certain things, I decided to do it. And Mr. French is a super good teacher. He taught me all about mixing and all the cool stuff that goes along with making music. And yeah.
All right, well, take me through Mr. French's class, because I know Mr. French. That's my guy. Very talented producer, an amazing teacher as well. If I'm thinking about signing up for this program, right, I want you to talk to me about some of the things you've learned or in the depth that Mr. French has gotten into, because I know Mr. French will tell you he's had records with major artists. He's had records be on television shows and commercials. So talk to me about some of the things he's taught you guys.
One thing Mr. French has taught us is how to use software, mainly Logic. I use FL Studio, so. But I really do enjoy how he taught us about everything. He teaches us how sound selection works, how to navigate through the software, and also what instruments to use and what not to use and stuff like that.
So he's actually helping y'all craft out beats from beginning to the end, let you put it together and say, well, why'd you use those horns when you could have used this piano and it would have sounded better? That's fire. Now, how do you think your production has gotten since being in this class versus you making beats on iPads?
I think that production-wise, I've been better. But one thing that I think I haven't mentioned yet is the collaboration that we do in this class. I got the chance to work with a lot of talented young people and artists, and being in that environment in like a studio with 3 to 10 different people and having to like produce a beat and stuff, it really does help you to like kind of understand how it does feel to be in a studio.
Yeah.
And there's actually a room with a bunch of live instruments, so it's cool to like learn how to play with your peers and stuff and be a part of a giant group and stuff and know how to work through it.
Now, do you think you and maybe one of your peers one day will drop a record out of PAA, come out with a real song like, yo, we recorded this, like this is fire, let's put this out?
I think someone have.
Okay.
I know for a fact we did record a song with my boy DJ, Rock Out 3K on Apple Music.
Okay, now shout out DJ, get to it.
Davin, we definitely recorded some songs with him here. I don't know if any are out yet. And what's his name? I can't think of his name right. Zion. What's his rap name though? I don't know his rap name, but there's a dude that went here named Zion, and they were all really talented young individuals, and I think there is some music that has gotten out from here.
Now, if I'm a youngster watching this, and my parents are telling me I should go because I just heard you talk about this music program with Mr. French, who's a great producer, why should I be here?
Well, it's a good place to get connections. Music's all about having connections
Facts.
and knowing the right people. And I think any industry, knowing the right people and having connections is good. So the program is super good to like get to know people, learn how to collaborate in like an actual traditional setting. And I think it's just a good place socially overall.
No, I agree with that. And I just want you to tell them, too, that this is a real studio that you guys be in. Y'all got multiple rooms, right?
There's 2. So there's one recording room in the middle of the 2 studios there are.
Yep.
Both studios have MacBooks, MIDI keys, microphones and stuff. And there is a giant room with like the traditional, like stuff you'll see off of like a music documentary. There's like those type of rooms. And in front of that room, there's actually like a live instrument room with a whole, like I think it's a Korg piano, and there's a drum set in there.
They got real studios, people. I'm talking Studio A, Studio B, Studio C, vocal booth for the instruments, a mixer board. It's nice. So if your kids are into music programming, you don't know how to get them to the next level, you want to learn more, he just told you why they should be in PAA. He did the winter, came back in the summertime. Just sign your kids up, all right? That's it. That's all we want to tell y'all. So thank you for giving me your experiences today. And we'll see you at Indiana Black Expo.
Of course.
All right, B Swift back at you. And listen, I'm telling you, we're getting you ready for Indiana Black Expo weekend. We would love for you to come down to the convention center where you'll be able to meet these students and more, and even check out more information about the Indiana Black Expo's Performing Arts Academy. Now I'm sitting here with
Kyla.
What's up with you? How are you?
I'm good.
You enjoying yourself?
Yeah.
I appreciate you because you was running the cameras behind the scene quietly. anytime we needed something panned, you was like, hold on, I got it. Like, how fun has that been for you to actually be a part of this and get like real hands-on experience?
I mean, it's simple for me. I met real fun people. Black Expo is like, it's a community full of kids that just need to do something for the summer and just need to get out the house.
And I think that's fire, right? It gives you a chance to do something, not sit at home, not work your way into no trouble, but also learn some things that you might take on. How old are you, matter of fact?
I'm 14.
Okay, so this your first year or your first cohort?
Yeah, it's my first year.
What has been the program that you've liked the most so far?
By program, like what you mean?
The different modules that you can go to, from photography, videography, dance, music, theater.
I would say photography.
Why is that?
Because I've learned how to work a camera.
Mm-hmm.
I've learned how to control it. When I was young, I never knew how to work a camera, how to work in photography and all that. So working in photography is like it added a new skill on for me, because like I could learn how to pan the camera, zoom in. I was just over there panning the camera,
and zooming
in on the camera, and just learning to use a camera.
Now that's dope. Has it ever been on your like, I want to know how to learn how to do this stuff, or you was really like, no, not really, but now I'm here. It's cool that I learned.
Yeah, it's cool that I learned it.
Would you take this now as you get older and you move through high school and prepare yourself for college or whatever the next level? Has this changed like your trajectory of, maybe I do want to look at a job with this or learn this as a skill for real?
I wouldn't say a job, but a side hustle.
A side hustle?
Yeah.
I'm not mad at that. You get good money on a good side
hustle.
hustle.
Yeah, I wouldn't do
right?
it mainly, but like to do something fun and just to get some money, then yeah.
I love that. Now I want you to talk to me about your instructors. You know, I mean, in the different programs. Talk to me about how dope they are and how they help you learn new things and navigate new things.
As an instructor, you mean like
Your
Miss McQueba?
Yeah, everybody. Miss McQueba, Mr. Lamont, you know what I mean?
All right. What's my favorite?
No, just talk how good have they been?
Oh, how good have they helped me?
Yeah.
They helped me real good. I mean, they let me step out my comfort zone. When I first got here, I was not talking to nobody until I met Hosanna and all the other people, and I just started to warm up, and I started to be myself around them. Like, it's like we treat each other like not family, but we treat each other like friends.
Like friends. Like you've known each other a million years, but we locked all the way in. Now, I want to talk to you because I think you said something. You came in and you was on your time. Like you was very shut off. You didn't really care. Was it difficult for you to open up and to let people into your circle?
Nah. Maybe a little bit, maybe in the middle, because I got trust issues from my past friendships and stuff like that. So it was kind of hard for me to open up. But now that I see, like, I'm not in school no more. I'm not by them people. And these are, like, different people from me. Like, they from one of my friends from different states. Like, I could just literally open up.
That's fire, because I think there are a lot of people like you, right? That come in a room full of people, 10, 15 people. I don't know y'all. I don't even know if I want to know y'all. But let me let my guard down, and I'm glad I let myself know y'all and let you in, because now I can enjoy this program a little bit more. Is that really what it was for you?
Yeah, I texted my mom right when I made my first friend. I texted my mom, I was like, yeah, I like it here. I'm gonna stay.
That's fire. Because be honest, when you first came, percent of you, what was the percent of you like, I'm not coming back to this?
I would say like 0%, like 100%. I'm not coming back until I finally
Then you opened up. It was like, I like it. It's okay.
I mean, it's cool. Yeah, I will come here every week. Yeah,
gets me out the house.
Like literally, my mom, she was like, "Oh, you like this program? Like, oh, I'm gonna start taking you there. I'm glad you like coming out the house, because 8th grade. I'm not gonna lie. I'm going to the 9th grade. 8th grade was a very rough year for me. It really changed me, but when I got into this program, I started to realize, I remember how much of a kid I used to be, and it brings my kid side out of me. Even though I'm still a kid,
Even though,
I'm a teen, but it brings like my younger self out of me.
The happiness.
Yeah, the happiness. When I was in 8th grade, I didn't used to be happy how I am now. Like I'm literally fake friends and all this other stuff throughout the whole 8th grade year. It was just not it for me until I'm really glad my mom signed me up for IBE, because now that I communicate with different people other than the people in school.
Right.
And the people that just know me through social media.
No, and I think that's fire, right? Because I think a lot of us have a wall in front of us from letting people in our circle, especially those we see every day, and we know the tendencies of, you're going to be a fake friend, or you ain't really who I need to associate with to walk into a room full of strangers and become family with them and have a good time with them. Yeah,
and the school I used to go to, it's like you have to be a fake friend in order to keep everybody in your circle.
Yeah, and that's terrible.
Yeah, it's terrible. And I was not going for that. I was not going for that. And it's like, no.
Well, I'm glad you came here and you're enjoying it. If you could invite someone here and tell them why they should be in this program, what would you tell them?
I would tell them they should be here. I invited my friend LaTanya here, and I was like, you should really come, because it's a bunch of fun activities. You can meet a bunch of people, and literally it could just be something fun for the summer. Like, you could literally be around these people your first week here and call them your family.
That's fire right there.
Yeah.
I appreciate you for stopping by and giving me your story and being a part of this podcast today. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.